more confident about their identity, you could say, than maybe modern people are about theirs.
Irish monks would carry their gospel across the seas. Men like Brendan the Voyager, Columkill in the Irish kingdom of Dalriada in Scotland, or Aidan at Lindisfarne in Northumbria. Now the Lord had said, "Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee." The words of Abraham from the Old Testament, and they would echo in the minds of Irish monks. At their heart, a simple concept, in the Latin, portior peregrinatio, a lifelong pilgrimage for Christ. And it would bring some of those Irish clergy here, to the lands at the heart of the old Roman Empire. The monks arriving in northern Italy in 613 had already established monasteries in Gaul. Their zeal persuaded the powerful king of the Lombards to offer them land at Bobbio in the Apennines. These Irish churchmen brought their own version of Christianity. They were told to avoid earthly temptation and church power, fear women and bishops, their leader said. He was austere and querulous and a fierce disciplinarian. His name was Columbanus. It meant dove. But this reforming Irish monk railed against the abuse of power, sparing neither clergy nor princes from his censure. Columbanus even had the temerity to confront the Pope. It was a complex dispute about the dating of Easter. To Columbanus, it wasn't simply spiritual pedantics. He felt he was standing up for something he truly believed in. And when the Gallic bishops summoned him to account for himself, he simply refused to go. He saw them as an elite, ministering only to the chosen few. But Columbanus was deeply loyal to the idea of a church led by the Pope from Rome. He was a dissenter, not a revolutionary. He looked beyond the monastery walls, imagining a Europe united in faith and culture.
Ci sono molti paesi, molte comunità in Italia che portano il nome di Colombano e sono legate a questa figura, dove col passare del tempo, dei secoli, è rimasto però vivo questo legame che usa Colombano. La concezione di Colombano è quella di creare una famiglia di popoli estremamente libero. E dice Colombano, si tollis libertatem, tollis dignitatem. La dignità dell'uomo è strettamente collegata alla propria concezione di libertà, nel senso filosofico più ampio.
In the letters and words of Columbanus, Europe heard an Irish voice that was learned, sometimes uncompromising, and always thoughtful. At Bobbio, he established one of the greatest libraries of the medieval world. Columbanus described himself as a dissenter whenever necessary. I can't help thinking of James Joyce writing about setting out to forge the uncreated conscience of his race. Columbanus, it seems to me, was doing it centuries before. By the time he died here in Bobbio, Columbanus had established a thriving monastic centre. And he would look back too at Ireland with some satisfaction. For the monasteries were still producing great works of art. He might have been less enamoured at the political manoeuvring. The status of clergy could have much to do with their alliances and family ties with the local aristocracy.